welcome to our lab walkthrough where we'll be assigning licenses using group membership. So in our fictitious organization, we've decided to use security groups in Microsoft Entra ID to manage licenses, and we're going to configure a new security group and assign a license to that group and verify group member licenses have been updated. So let's get started. Now the first thing you want to do is open a private window or incognito window, and we're going to log in as one of our users to office.com. So we'll sign in. And the user we're going to sign in as is Chris Green. So using Chris Green's email, which is chrisg@notapplicable356.onmicrosoft.com, we'll sign in by clicking Next, and then entering Chris's password. Okay, now as we notice in our office.com, there's a message at the top of the screen basically stating that Chris does not have a license and therefore he can't really utilize any of the functions within the website. So what we're going to do from here is assign Chris a license. We're going to exit out of that incognito tab and going back to entra.microsoft.com. We'll click on Entra ID, Groups, All Groups, and then we're going to add a new group. Okay, so the group type will remain the same as security. And we're going to give this group a different name. We're going to name it FG-SC300-0365. And for the membership type, we'll keep it as assigned. And for owners, we're going to go ahead and add a global administrator owner, which in this case will be Miss Bay for this particular group. Then under members, we're going to click where it says no members added, and we're going to add Chris Green. Click Select, and then Create. After a few moments, we get a successfully created group notification in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. We'll give it a few moments before we refresh the page and see our new group reflected. Next, we're going to navigate to admin.microsoft.com. And in here, we're going to click on Billing and then Licenses. We'll click on the license that we want to assign to our group member, which is Chris Green. So you click Groups, Add License, and then we're assigning this license to our new group. And we get our notification that it was successfully assigned to our new group. We'll refresh our page, And here we see our group with the new license. It's currently in progress. We'll give it a little bit more time. And now it is officially assigned. Going back into our incognito window, we'll navigate back to office.com. And here, under Chris Green's account, you no longer see the notification of the license not being applied to his account at the top of the screen. And now we can add different apps to Chris's account in office.com. So from here, we're going to groups, all groups, and we're going to add another group. This time, we're going to change our group to Microsoft 365. And the group name is going to be different this time. Northwest Sales, to be exact. And just like before in our other group, we're going to assign an owner. And we're going to use the same owner as before, our global administrator, Miss Bay. We'll click Miss Bay and then select. And then for members, we're going to add a couple of users to this membership. Once you've selected your users, go ahead and click Select. Check that everything looks how it should. And once you've verified all the information is correct, you'll go ahead and create. And the group was successfully created. We're going to go ahead and refresh our list, and here you see the new group is added. So now we're going to work on creating dynamic groups. So from here, we're going to keep our group type as security. We're going to enter our group name. And then this time under membership type, we're going to select dynamic user. We'll still use the same owner as before, our global administrator. And so what this demonstrates is manually doing group management can be time-consuming. So since standardizing the directory, we can now take advantage of dynamic groups. So we're just creating that. And we're going to utilize this syntax to specify and to parse out exactly who was allowed to be added to this group. So once we've made our change, you just hit create. And it was successfully created. We'll refresh our list. And here we see our new group has been created. Okay. So as you can see here, we have more than the two individuals we originally selected. So we're going to give it some more time because it can take up to 15 minutes for the change to be made. And in the meantime, we're going to edit our syntax, our role syntax, and we're going to specify it down a little bit more to include only guests in this group. Once we've made our changes, we'll go ahead and submit it. We'll click save, and the group has been saved. Now, if we go back to groups, all groups, we'll click on our newly created dynamic group. And here you now see that we have two members, the two members that we added. The guests. And that sums up our lab. I hope you found it informative. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next lab.